Okay, here we are at Pin Chasers East Pasco in Zephyr Hills, Florida. It's league night and position round. We're trying out Ron Hicklin's new cleaner, That Purple Stuff. We're hoping that it does a good job tonight because we need to shoot some high scores.
Ball Cleaner Showdown, That Purple Stuff. That Purple Stuff is a new bowling ball cleaner by Ron Hicklin at Creating the Difference. It is a USB-C approved for anytime use ball cleaner, and Ron suggests using it after every shot. And I'll be comparing it against 2 other cleaners over the next few weeks, bowling on a fresh, typical house shot condition during league bowling. Bowlingball.com's Monster Tac and Motiv's Power Gel Clean, both of which are also USB-C approved for anytime use cleaners. Both will be applied with a regular microfiber towel. Also, I'll be using Powerhouse's Clean and Dull, which is considered by myself and many others as one of the best ball cleaners as a benchmark. Clean and Dull is only approved for use before and after bowling, so will only be used for later tests. The ball I'm using for this test is a Hammer Badass. It has been freshly surfaced, de-oiled, and then cleaned with Clean and Dull. The first test of That Purple Stuff I did was to take a paper towel with That Purple Stuff on it and wipe down this ball to see if there was anything left on it that could be removed. As you can see here, after wiping the ball, there's nothing showing on the towel. So I'm considering the ball clean and can proceed with my tests.
Okay, we squared someone pretty much like Ron did in his videos. We'll see how it cleans that ball now.
You got a quarter with
Alright, sorry I had to put the camera down. Okay, well it looks pretty clean. We got some track lines there. I won't know till later if that's oil or just where it's smoothed up the ball. Okay, so later on I'll hit with some Clean and Dull to see which it is.
End of Game 1. Here's a side-by-side comparison of my towel after cleaning the ball every frame for one game. I used about the same amount of cleaner on each towel. All 3 cleaners, in my opinion, removed about the same amount of grime. As for tacky feel, all 3 felt tacky again after cleaning. The Motiv cleaner felt just a little less tacky at first, which I think is due to its slower evaporation time. After the end of the second game, while That Purple Stuff's towel looks a little blacker, in my opinion all 3 still removed about the same amount of grime. Also, all regained their tack after each cleaning. In my opinion, That Purple Stuff had just a slight tackier feel, but it's a close call at best. Motiv improved with extra rubbing with a dry towel. Okay, end of the third game. I think That Purple Stuff may have a slight edge. Its towel is slightly blacker looking, and the ball feels a little tackier compared to the feel left by the other cleaners used. But overall, in my opinion, all 3 cleaners still did about the same job in removing about the same amounts of oil and dirt and grime. Note, while all 3 cleaners did clean the immediate surface of the ball, all 3 left visible oil track lines still in the ball cover stock. My next test will check if any residual grime was left on the ball and verify these lines are oil that have soaked into the cover. Alright, I checked for any residual grime using the white paper towel test like I did before. I found that Purple Stuff and Monster Tac left no traces of surface grime. As for the Motiv cleaner, I found a very small trace left, but this may be was from a small spot I may have missed cleaning at the lanes. All three cleaners appear to have done a good job cleaning the surface at the lanes. I believe this is because I was cleaning after every frame. The ball didn't have a chance to build up that much grime on it. This let the cleaners be more effective when cleaning as compared to just cleaning the ball after it has a 3-game buildup of oil and grime on it. For my last test, I divided the ball in half and cleaned one side with cleaning dull and left the other side alone. Here is a close-up view of the results. As you can see, cleaning dull completely removed all the oil lines that were left in the cover by that purple stuff. This same result was true of the lines left in the tests of the other cleaners. This shows that while all three cleaners may be good surface cleaners, they don't penetrate far into the pores to remove oil that's been soaked into the cover. All three cleaners appear to have worked equally well, though that purple stuff may have left the ball slightly tackier, but it's too close to call. The main problem I see with that purple stuff is that you can use it up too fast. The squeeze bottle is hard to control the amount used, and it migrates through the microfiber towel and evaporates fast. So you have to keep replenishing it on the towel. There's no way the small amount they show being squirt on the pad in one of the other videos will last 3 games like they said, at least on a towel. 3 frames is closer to how long it will last, at least it did for me. I believe that's where Ron's microfiber pad comes in. It has a sponge in it, and that may help hold it concentrated better, along with the fact it has like a backing on it, so there's the cleaner can't go anywhere. But I don't have one to test. They cost a lot. Also, in one video, they load that pad up with cleaner, so you're still using a lot if you're doing that too. I use Monster Tac in a spray bottle, and it allowed me to control the usage way better. I just sprayed it on the towel when I felt it needed more and used way less and accomplished the same amount of cleaning as I did with that purple stuff. Motiv Power Gel Clean did about the same. I just put a little blob on the towel and rubbed it around, and if I needed some more I just put another little drop on, and that was it. By the end of the evening I could barely tell I used any out of the bottle. I think the foaming bottle they have for TPS would allow you better usage control, but of course, well, that foaming bottle, it costs more still. In regards to cleaning the ball after every shot, yes, I think it did make the ball more consistent. I liked it. It takes a little discipline to make sure you get up there and clean the ball every time. But it did make the ball more consistent, I believe. The biggest plus about it is, in regards to the cleaners, by cleaning after every shot, it made any of the cleaners react more effectively. This is because the ball, you're not giving the ball a chance to build up a big layer of oil and grime it has to clean off. It's a small amount, so it can easily be cleaned off. While I think TPS is a good and pretty strong cleaner, I think if you clean after every frame, you could use about any decent cleaner and achieve the same results. And you can probably do it a little cheaper too. As far as price goes, yes, I think that purple stuff is a little high priced. If that had been a 8-ounce bottle for $12.99, I would be more comfortable with that. that would place it about in the same price range as a few other cleaners, depending on where you buy them, of course. If it's at the pro shop or online, some of the online dealers, the accessories like cleaners are a little higher price than you might find them in some pro shops. It just depends on where you buy it. For best bang for the buck, I have to go with Monster Tac, especially if you get the big 32-ounce bottle. It did pretty much just as good as that purple stuff did, especially if you're cleaning it after every shot. Motiv Power Gel Clean, that's a good price on it too. As far as Powerhouse's Clean and Dull, it's a little more. It's a little smaller bottle. It's a little higher price, but considering how well it works, how good of a penetrating cleaner it is, I'm not going to squawk about the price on that. So if I had to choose from these, if the price on that purple stuff came down, I would go with it, but I would probably just go with Monster Tac. It did pretty much just exactly the same job, and it's way cheaper. Much has been made about the smell of that purple stuff. It has a moderately strong lavender scent. It's not particularly that off-putting. The main thing about it is it's kind of lingering. If you have your towel laying beside you with it, you'll tend to smell it more. I've used that to lanes. Nobody around me, as far as I know, even noticed I was using it. My teammates, they didn't think there was nothing that's overtly special about the smell. It wasn't nothing bothering to them. I have asthma. A lot of certain smells really bother me. This is nothing. I've had worse smells going into a Yankee Candle store. The smell's not any reason not to buy it, in my opinion. Monster Tac, basically it smells like Windex. Nothing really else I can say there. Motiv Power Gel Clean, you can barely smell it. It's kind of a real light citrus smell, about almost like a hand lotion or something. Powerhouse Clean and Dull, very, very light lemon lime scent. Nothing wrong with it. And that's as far as the smells go. Like I say, as far as the smell goes, that purple stuff, it's no big deal. It just depends on your personal preference. Okay, to finish off, that purple stuff, it's a good cleaner. It's fairly strong. It does a good job cleaning the ball off. Leaves a real good tacky feel on the ball. The main caveat I would have for it is that the price point on it is a little high. If they come up with a larger bottle for that price or lower the cost of the smaller size bottle, then I'd be more willing to use it or recommend it. As it stands, you can find other cleaners that will do as good or almost as good a job as it does cleaning your ball at a lower price point. It's just really a matter of what you're looking for. And I guess that's about all. Until my next ball cleaner showdown.